Shalom, everyone. Shalom to the bride of the Messiah, and shalom, shalom to the scattered Hebrew Israelites who are throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom. This is an update so you'll know what's going on with Joy Morgan case for those who've been following. And if you want to continue to get updates about Joy Morgan, you can also get updates from her GoFundMe page. That's how I'm able also to keep up. But I do want to say this. If you are a follower of the Messiah and you received the new covenant, do you know this? The word teaches us how to love one another and how to love our Father in heaven. And one of the things that Torah commands us or instruct us to do is not to lie or bear false witness. If you know anything about this young lady, please go to the police. They have posted their contact information. Also check the video description box too of this video for contact information. Because if you love one another, as the word instructs us, and also if you love our Father in heaven, you will tell the truth. Please do not support wickedness or lies. For those who personally know this young sister, according to the articles that I read, this is not her normal behavior. She don't go missing and not stay in contact with her family. So please comfort Joy Morgan family. Please continue to pray that the whole truth of this matter is being revealed, because I have talked to those who had got this word out. They have been threatened. They have been, what's the word when somebody trying to not harass, but they say evil things to you. I heard this with my own ears and saw it with my own eyes. For those who are not scared to get this word out and to share the truth about this young lady's case. So there's an article dated June the 10th, 2019. And the title of this article is Missing Joy Morgan, Man Denies Murder. A man has denied murdering a midwifery student who has been missing since Boxing Day. Joy Morgan, 20, who was training at the University of Hertfordshire, was last seen at a church event in Ilford on the 26th December. Now notice the date when she was last seen and then compare the date of when she went missing. Even the mother had tried to reach out to her congregation, to her assembly, and she didn't get any help. Therefore, she had to go to the authorities. Go back and read those articles and watch the videos that the mother have done. Okay? Shofar El Israel, 40 of Forthwith Road, London, pleaded not guilty at the Old Bailey to killing Miss Morgan at some point between the 26th and the 28th of December. Okay? So he has pleaded not guilty. Again, if you know anything about this case, please come forth. It is time for the truth to come forth so that healing can begin, so this family can be comforted where she's at. Also, the vehicle, they had to find a vehicle. Okay? I'm not saying this man is guilty or not guilty, but what I'm saying is, it is strange that one of our sisters go missing and her own assembly is not continuing to put the word out. They're not continuing giving us updates. Look at people action. They can talk many things. But as big as their organization is, this word should have been put out. It should not have been February the 7th, as you're going to see in this article about her being missing. It should have been put out way before that time. Okay, let's keep going. He was remained into custody ahead of his trial next month. Miss Morgan was reported missing from Hatfield on the 7th February, and numerous searches have been carried out. Notice the dates of how long it took to get a search put together. Again, Israelites, do you love your neighbor as yourself? Because if you do, then that's how we show love to the Most High Yah. Because if we can't do it for one another, then we won't be able to do it for him. He looks at our actions. He looks at our heart. And what I mean by heart, he looks at your true intention, your thoughts. So that's why I'm stressing you. Continue to pray that this whole truth of the matter come out, because something ain't right here. This sister is missing and she cannot be found. This is not her norm. And it seemed like when you look at the different videos, it seemed like now, you look from that time to now, it seemed like it want to be hushed, like push underneath the carpet. And we can't do that. She's our sister, Israelites and Gentiles, those who have received the new covenant, those who are following Yahusha HaMashyach. He is the Messiah and the Son of Yahuwah. He is our Savior and Deliverer. And he set the example on how we should love one another. Go back in the gospel and read it, and you will see that it aligns with Torah, because he fulfilled every law in Torah, crossed every T and dot every I. And he showed us what it means. He showed us how to apply Torah in our life, how to live Torah. Go back and read. Police has said she has links to Hatfield, Stevenage, Battersea, Cricklewood, Ilforth, and Luton. And then they got other stories you can read. But I'm asking you, Israelites and Gentiles, do your part. Get this word out. Do not let this story die. Because it's time for the truth to come forth. Pray that this sister can be found. Pray. Pray. Because I know we got a God in heaven, an Elohim in heaven that can reveal all things. But all we have to do have what? Faith, works, and he looks at your heart. With all three combined, we know our Father can reveal all things that's done in the dark and to bring it into the light. So you continue to pray. Continue to comfort this family. Even if you don't have money, you don't have to be in form of money. But whatever they had need of, provide that need. That's how we show love to one another. If you can't provide anything, then you can pray. And prayer is the best thing, because when you read the word teaches that he do hear our prayers and our cries. He do. And they do not go unanswered. And he does all things at an appointed time. That's all I have to say. Continue to preach the gospel that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Make sure the people receive salvation as written in Romans chapter 10, and baptize them in the name of Yahusha HaMashyach, for the Lamb set the example of the water baptism and the Holy Spirit baptism, and his disciples/apostles continued them both. For we know we are in the season for the Messiah to return. It's time for all of us, including me, to get our house in order. It's time to make things right, and it's time to live Torah. Not just talk about Torah, but live it. And let it be shown in our actions, in our faith, and in our heart. Shalom.